Hello and welcome back to painting another miniature creature with me. So this episode I am going to be sketching, and I don't often show my process with sketching because I find it kind of boring, but a lot of people ask about it. So here it is. This is me sketching a cassowary, and this is my own reference picture. So I've already gone ahead and drawn some guidelines that I wanted to start with, especially with like the point of the beak, the top of the casque or cask, which is that top thing on its head. And then the drooping bit down the bottom. So I knew those major parts that I couldn't go beyond, and that really helps. And then I am constantly looking at my reference picture, sketching. This is ×5 speed, so don't worry about being this quick. This took me a long time. And it's just a sketch, nothing special, on messy paper. Now this is my watercolor paper. You can go back and have a look at the brand I use, but I get my little cutout for the perfect size of watercolor paper, pop it on top of my sketch, and now I'm using a light box. So once I do this and fix the points of the blue tack so it doesn't move, I use that so I can see what I'm actually drawing, and it's basically like tracing over my sketch that I've already done. Helps with time, and then you're not using and scratching away at your nice quality expensive watercolor paper. So it's really important for you to use sketch paper for your sketches and transfer it nice and really delicately. Don't use a harsh pencil, don't dig in, really soft lines, because you want to leave minimal marks on your watercolor paper. So you'll see this process continued. I'm making subtle changes every now and again when I see I might change this part or I might change this part to make it better, but it's pretty much the exact same for the most part. So I'm sketching as I go, doing lots of little pieces. This is also sped up. This takes quite a while, and I make it a dark room because if you have a light box in a light room, you're really not going to see as much of what you're trying to reveal from the underneath. So make sure you're in a really dark room. But when it comes to painting and sketching and drawing, make sure you have a really well lit room. Natural lighting is preferred because it's not going to change the tones of your watercolor paints as much as filtered light will. So here are the two pieces of paper next to each other. The bottom one is what I'm going to be painting in this next episode that I'm going to film as we speak. But it is almost invisible because I'm using a kneadable eraser to make sure you can't see it for when I'm painting it. Tune in.